Hello, MonstersAbound here. Once in every age, a momentous event occurs. When the sun is high and the skies are clear, I put shorts on, so that all may marvel at legs the colour of purest marble. While I'm not very body positive about most of my physique, I will say this. I've got fucking good legs. Like, supermodels would kill for these pins, and indeed have tried. But enough about me, let's continue with part 8 of my Clan Skryre campaign for Total War Warhammer 2. Mortal Empires. Last time we sent the dwarves packing and captured Carrot Buffdar. Bellegarde didn't have a good old time, did he? Got sent scurrying away. Thyrus is currently heading to Mornington. Hang on. Mornington Crescent. Currently heading to Mornington Crescent to try and maintain order in our rebellious cities. Mornington Crescent's almost rebelled. We should be able to reach it in time. Skaven Blight's also not very good. We're working on it. It's getting there. And we've also managed to start spreading the Undercity, and we've got a grand scheme to explode the forest of Athel-Aren, because I quite like the idea of just blowing it sky high, the entire place, all at the same time. Just kaboom. Just kaboom. I don't know how that's going to work, but I quite like that idea, so that's what we're going to be trying to do. With nothing left to actually do at the moment, I mean, I want more money, basically, but I don't have any. So I think we're just going to end the turn.
Fight me! Die in pain! Pain!
Pain? You want an non-aggression pact? No, because you're on my hit list. Basically. Because we need to kill Sartosa to win the campaign. So at some point, she needs to die. Talking of people that need to die. Hey Bellegarde, oh, you want a peace treaty? You can give me 120 for it. Is that all I'm worth, Bellegarde? Is that all I'm worth? No. No. I know my own value, Bellegarde, and it's not 120 gold. Cheek. The bare-faced cheek. Okay, so we've got Fight Dirty, so, well, we don't really have any Night Runners or Gust Runners. There is a slight issue in that Carrot Hearn have decided to jump across the mountains. Ah, yes, they're heading for Zarakzil, aren't they? Right, Virus, you're going to head for Mornington Crescent. Okay, good. Nice. Now, we need to deal with Carrot Hearn. So, if I do this, then if they attack Zarakzil, they're going to have to deal with me. Either way. So let's get Yarg to damage the walls. Excellent. Well, he didn't actually succeed, but you know, that's fine. And we've got the Thieves' Hidey Holes here. That gives us 20% of the income from the local settlement. So this is actually making us now quite a chunk of change. It can go all the way up to 50%. It does increase our discoverability by 80. So that's quite a lot of discoverability. At the moment we've got none. Although having... that's interesting. Because I thought it would be any agent in the region would increase discoverability. But it seems like it has to be an agent who is part of the faction you have the Undercity in. So this guy is increasing the discoverability chance because he's not part of the Wood Elf faction. Okay, interesting. So I want some basically. Well, I think I might wait to upgrade that. I think we might do that. I mean, Gesundheit here isn't going to make us any money, but hopefully we'll be able to spread the Undercity through that. We've got Carcassonne over here. I could potentially get the Subterranean Pit to try and increase it. We might do that. This is more of a pressing concern, though. We could get more speed for infantry, which I quite like. So let's do that. Ambush success chance would also be nice. If we get the construct, do we have the construction count? I think we do. So we should get the virulent plan. That'll give us more food generated. Food currently, I think we're stable on food. Settlement upkeep. Yeah, we got building. So actually, yes, we're stable on food, so we don't lose any each turn. So actually, we're looking pretty good there. So let's see what Karak Hearn does. Okay, they're retreating, but they didn't retreat for... Oh, there's two of them. I mean... Can I kill two lots of dwarves? I might be able to ambush them. So that might not necessarily be the worst. Because they're quite close. Plus dwarves are slow. So... pretty easy to shoot them full of bullets. Which I quite like the idea of. Winds of Pain or Winds of Magics. Okay, that works for me. And we're going to move you over here. So I think... where's Lothern's over here, isn't it? So if we go... there... then we should be able to land and create an Undercity before they know what's going on. Okay, so we've... oh, there's artillery here. Lovely.
Where are my schematics?
No problem. They have artillery too, but we are in the underway, which is going to make life more awkward for them. I could see if
Miscalculated.
on the other hand, I could get them all. I think I'm going to... I mean, we've got
Serve yourselves up
a
to
Warpstorm
your
Doom
master.
Rocket. So we can probably kill a lot of dwarves just with that. Let's maybe get some more uses of the Menace below just in case. But
Which kill device to use? Hmm?
I think this will be fine. Dwarf armies brought a lot of artillery, which I don't want them to have. So, in go the clan rats. That's it. Cluster around, guys. Cluster around. And we'll see if we can knock out some of this artillery, shall we? I mean, I think that did quite well. I think we killed some artillery. I mean, that unit, that they've only got 2 people left. No actual bolt throwers. And I think they've just got 2 bits of artillery remaining. I think that's it. I think that's all they've got. So I'm okay with that. You know, yes, we could have used it on dwarves, but I feel like taking the artillery out is probably the better option, because we've got a long old map. Here's our Skaven army traipsing down into this little valley down here. I guess this is where the underway has collapsed. Little bridge up there, which I guess used to span it. So the centre of the dwarf line is pretty devastated. They've lost a lot of dwarf warriors. Not sure how many we killed there, but there's definitely some artillery pieces no longer being used. So our formation, we've got the clan rats out front, then we've got storm vermin bringing up the rear. And then in little gaps between the lines, we've got the rattling gunners. So that means we've created corridors of fire for each of our rattling gunners, so they're not going to get stuck behind our army. Then we've got the plague ball catapults, of course, and the Jezzails. Tyrant steady shots and snot shots. Well, yes, they're the sewers integral, really. So we're going to be using the clan rats, menace from below, to try and pick off some of their artillery. That didn't work out very well. They do still have a bolt thrower here, which we might be able to... They don't have... There's not many dwarves here, so we might be able to pick them off. Now that this dwarf unit is chasing off these clan rats, this artillery here is somewhat undefended. So in come the clan rats. No, not yet. Not yet. That's it. Hack them down. So we've knocked out that bolt thrower. That bolt thrower is gone. Perfect. That just leaves them with 2 pieces of artillery. So they've got the grudge thrower here and the bolt thrower. The grudge thrower already causing a lot of damage to our packed storm vermin regiments. bit less than ideal. Ow! Son of a bitch! Goddamn dwarf artillery. Now I think that the Jezzails are probably best used on picking off characters. Probably. They're not bad at dealing with like infantry, especially unshielded ones, but I feel like if you're going to do some damage, do it to the characters. If we can pick off their general, is that Belagar? It's not Belagar, is it? It's just no, because this isn't even. This is Rurik. Rurik. This is Carrick Hearn, not Clan Angrund. All dwarves. They all look the same. So you got some dwarf warriors advancing and getting picked off by the Jezzails. I mean, Jezzails are pretty effective. You have to give them that. And they climb to the little top of this pile. Right into range of the rattling guns, which is not, I'm going to be honest, not work out great for them. Well, you're getting shot. You're getting shot. So on our right flank we have Ikit and the Order of the Whirling Saw. Rattling gunners now opening fire and doing some good work there. You can see their enemy lord. The enemy lord is being picked off by the Jezzails and taking so much damage. He's charging through the hail of fire, but he's just not going to make it. And he goes down. His head comes off. Blood everywhere. That's not very good, is it? I mean, not for him, anyway. So enemy lord is dead, which is good. Let's see, our storm vermin are taking horrendous punishment from the artillery and from missile fire. They do have a lot of missile units. Look at all these crossbows back here. So many crossbows. On the right flank, our clan rats have engaged, as have the Order of the Whirling Saw. We're sending dwarves flying all over the place. And Ikit is charging through, and we need Ikit basically as the fastest unit we have that isn't currently sort of locked into combat. He's going to try and take out this artillery. Just mows down some dwarf warriors there, blatting some of these crossbows. On he goes, just rolls through them. Our clan rats, storm vermin, now charging in, trying to lock down some of these dwarves. In come the storm vermin. This is the council guard. White furred. Chopping down these dwarf warriors. And the rattling guns just taking out these missile units where they can spot them. So we've locked down all their infantry. Ikit is going after the grudge thrower, which has managed to rack up 106 kills, mostly our storm vermin. And now he's finished that. He has taken quite a lot of fire. But he's going to just keep going and take out this bolt thrower, which has managed to rack up 43 kills. We're slowly grinding the dwarves down. Clan rats chopping down through these Bugman's rangers. The rattling guns opening fire on the Bugman's, other units of Bugman's rangers, and of course the just the generic crossbows and the rangers. Some longbeards coming in, but the storm vermin clearing all the dwarves before them. Some dwarves returning to the fight, but not for long. Enemy general is dead. Just the last few little blobs of dwarven infantry still fighting on. And Ikit just mopping up the last few units at the rear of the line. And we're going to take out these crossbows. Just run them down, send them flying. And that's enough to break them. Off they go. Their morale shattered. And our rattling gunners can now just mow down as many of these dwarves as possible. with backup from the Storm Vermin, Ikits, and some clan rats that survived. Well, took a bit of damage there. All a Pyrrhic victory. I mean, I disagree. Let's take the replenishment. Send them running for their lives. What's left of it anyway. Blade of Corruption, melee attack, and enables poison attacks. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's just finish them off. Got some warp fuel and Blight Scap's Plague Pack. Good luck getting close enough to these foul potential creatures to kill them without being infected. And we were a Bearded Collector and Brave. Oh, bloody hell, Wicket took a lot of damage then, didn't he? Jesus. Gee Christ. Okay, no problem. Let's take Rally. And let's take Warp Smart. Yes, let's take Warp Smart. Now, that's going to affect all the... Look at, oh my god, look at the missile damage on these guys. Holy shit. Oh, it's amazing. It's so good. Right, now, Ikit's taken a lot of damage, so he probably won't be able to auto-resolve any battles with him. Let's give our artillery a little bit more range. Alright, I'm going to quick save, because I don't think I need to fight this battle.
Close in on death target.
Okay, that was fine. Let's take more food. And more warp fuel. We've got 4 warp fuel. Look at that. And a mechanic. And it gets a superior attacker. And we have dealt with Carrick Hearn. Carrick Hearn are dealt with. Well and truly dealt with. What do these guys do?
No devastation like Ikit's devastation.
So yes. They've got physical resistance. Demagoguery. So they make units within 40 meters immune to psychology. That's quite nice. They are quite pricey though. Let's hold off them for the moment. Now what do I need to upgrade to the next rank of thingy? Okay, reach rank 15 with a Warlock Engineer and reach rank 15 with a Warlock Master. I take it that doesn't include Ikit Claw, considering it's not ticked and he's already level 20. So we need to level Thyrus up. Let's... Now the Doom Wheels, the benefits don't actually affect Ikit, just others, unfortunately. So we could do this. This would give Ikit more armor and magic resistance, which I quite like. Doing that. Thing Zapper. That would be quite nice. What do we get here? Doombringers. Oh, I do like Warp Fire Throwers. I mean, they're not great, but I just kind of like them. What do we get here? Alloy Shield. Armor and missile resistance. Okay, let's get... right. Okay, let's get Gout Boosters. That'll give us the Doombringers. I'm not too bothered about the extra armor and fire resistance for what fire throws, considering it's not generally a major issue, so we won't worry about that. I could get... Do you guys have... I've heard Warp Flares is pretty good. Randomly cast Warp Lightning in melee combat. So let's get that as well. With all the parts now researched and forbidden, our weapon teams have researched the maximum potential. Now specialised weapon team units have become successfully field tested and now... Okay, good. Right, so we get a Regiment Renowned and we get an Alloy Shield, which is very nice. So let's just check up on Virus.
Master of Skryre.
Let's give you the Blade of Corruption and the Alloy Shield and the Pigeon Plucker Pendant, and that's all we can give you for the moment, although that's still pretty good.
Science, sorcery.
I feel like...
Master Engineer.
We should give these to you. But in the meantime, let's go for the Racketeers. Right, get it? Racketeers. Method of clandestine threatening and extortion of those above ground is an effective way to generate funds. We'll only use some of our food, but I think our food is pretty good anyway. Let's get the subterranean pit there. And discoverability is fine here, so we could maybe just go for... Oh, now upkeep reduction. That's quite nice, but it does cost maintenance and food. Maybe we'll leave that for the moment. I think what I will do, because I need to level Thyrus up. So let's give him the Doombringers, and we'll also get him some clan rats, something like that. So we need to start using him in combat, but we also need to get Mornington Crescent under control. Military presence is bringing it down. Okay, so if we get a little bit more, get the scavenging pile. I don't particularly want it, but we're going to get some rat ogres soon as well. Excellent.
Clan Skryre!
We might. I think we'll be all right. Actually, I mean, I was a little bit worried about the vaults here that we might. Belagar's going to be able to rebuild, as soon as we've had to deal with Carrack Hearn. Are they at war with anyone else? Let's just double check that.
Come then, messenger. Spit out your words so I can be done with them.
The Crooked Mutinous Gits. Now that might. So they've lost both their armies. I wonder if we can. No, we can't peace out with them. They've lost both their armies, so I don't think they're going to be in a position to cause us much trouble. I also wanted to get a assassin for replenish troops.
Kill contraptions!
Okay, we'll mull that over. Yard. Learn how to damage walls. That's it. Scavenger, sure. Damage wall success. Lovely. And let's make you wound people better. I'm not too bothered about spreading corruption. It's nice, but it's not super useful. Ooh, Undercity established in Voul's Anvil. Holy shit, and Waterfall Palace. Hey? But we don't even border that one. I mean, I guess I won't complain. Bit weird. Oh well. Let's get the thievy hidey holes, because I could use more money. That's odd. So we seem to have got two, I'm fairly sure that doesn't border anything. No. That's a little bit weird then. Not 100% sure what's going on there. But, alright, well, you know, I won't complain. Let's bring Acorum over here. There doesn't seem to be any... Well, there is an agent over there. Let's land, and hopefully we can set up an Undercity in Lothern. That'd be really good.
More warpstone! Now!
Can we reach Carrack Bufdar? I don't think we can. No. We can reach there. We are replenishing. A little bit slower. Belagar is recruiting more units, which is a bit of a pain in the arse. Money's not too bad at the moment. We could do with... you know what we could do with some rat ogres? We could do with some rat ogres. If I... Right. That way I can recruit. So. Let's get rid of some Skaven slaves. And we're going to get some... We can't afford more rat ogres, but we will get more rat ogres. And we also want to get Gordon Zola into this army. So let's move him over here. Mornington Crescent is generally fine. Skaven Blight's probably going to rebel. Actually, no. Will it be okay? Hang on. What's the previous one? 6. So that's 3 more public order. So it'll only be losing 1 a turn. Could be worse. Could be worse. Yard, you can't do anything. We don't have any money. We spent it all. But look at it. Oh, look at this Undercity spreading. Look at this. Can we see the... Oh, look at them. Look at it go. I like the little pulsy icons. That is very pleasing. You can only see it when you're a little bit closer. But look at that. Oh, this is good. This is... I like spreading the Undercity. It feels good. It feels very good. Holy shit. More Undercity. That's good. Under the Oak of Ages as well. Brayherds come. Where? Over there. Okay, that... How do they feel about me? Let's check. They like me. Ah, that's nice. So these are sunburnt ones. Yeah, these are the guys that have spent, like... You know, put suntan lotion on, guys. That is not going to... I mean, just imagine a nice slap on the back. That's going to hurt. Not to mention the increased cancer risk. Guys, look after yourselves. I mean, it's hard enough life being a beast man as it is. You don't need to add potential cancer to the mix. That's just asking for trouble. Okay. Do we want to... If we scooch over here... We'll probably get spotted by this agent. But if we lay a little ambush... See what happens there. How much money is the Oak of Ages making? Not a lot. Discoverability is 60% just by itself. So we probably want to do the deeper tunnels when we can. We're actually getting some good amount of cash from the Thieves' Hidey Hole. Racketeers is 1 turn away. Still recruiting some Rat Ogres over here. Let's get some more Rat Ogres. Let's get a Plague Claw Catapult as well, because Thyrus does need to be ranked up. And Public Order here is only going down 1 a turn, which is okay. It's not too bad. And we're going to set up... Oh, no, it has to be every 10 turns. Shit, okay, we need to... Right. Sit back out on the coast, because you can't get stabbed there. I just have a feeling that some elf agents might decide to get a little bit aggressive. I might send fire... I mean, Public Order is okay. I could actually move you into Scathe and Blight. No, I can't because of the agents. So, if I get you out... Right, you come over here. That'll shore up the Public Order. We were going to be sat doing nothing for 2 turns anyway, so it doesn't change anything effectively. Gordon, you can come over and join us, and Public Order is then going to be made a little bit better there, and that should shore us up for a little while we deal with Belagar over here. Yarg, can you... There's a whole bunch of agents hanging around. Can you wound anyone? No. No. Okay, well, don't worry about that. We'll sort that out in a bit. Okay, there's a bit of a problem in that they've got so many agents here that I just won't be able to ambush them. And... They've got... I don't have artillery. We might be able to take them. We might be able to take them. Hal, let's give you Ballistics Instructor, more missile range for artillery. We've got 1 turn of recruitment here. We do have a Doom Rocket. So potential, good use of the Doom Rocket could do it for us. And we could attack Belagar. The only problem is that's going to be Belagar, Vikram, plus the garrison, which is a lot of dwarves.
My technocracy.
That's a lot of dwarves. Okay, that makes life a little bit easier. I think we're going to go for it. Because otherwise they're just going to build up more. Okay, we got the ambush on Belagar, which is actually really good. I didn't think we would. So let's get 3 uses of the Menace below. And if we can wipe this army out, then taking out the rest of the dwarves should be fairly straightforward.
Which kill device to use,
So we're fortunate enough to get a nice little ambush here. And Clan Skryre ambushes are, I'm going to be honest, pretty brutal. I mean, I thought Minotaur ambushes were brutal, but this is just an absolute slaughter. So the Rangers at the back of the line have been completely annihilated already. We've got a mass blob of dwarves here, which are getting brass orbs. They're getting warp lightnings, and there's also plague catapults throwing crap into the mix as well. Ikits and the Order of the Whirling Sword just hanging back because there's no need to rush into the fight here. I was trying to fire a Doom Rocket as well, but for some reason Hal wasn't having any of it. I mean, no big deal. I don't think we need him, to be honest. I think this is probably fine. More Warp Lightning. More Rattling Guns. I've got to be honest, there's not many dwarves still left alive here. More Rattling Guns. Oh, just absolute carnage. Belagar desperately trying to charge through the hail of fire. It's not working out for him though. Taking quite a lot of fire. He's off. He's routing. He's broken along with the rest of his army. Absolute carnage. Like Clan Skryre ambushes are always suitably devastating.
Yes.
Let's take the replenishments just to keep us in tip-top condition. And that's more root fuel, which is nice. Could we attack the city? No. Used all our movements. However, we do have another skill points. I could go stand or die. Don't think. Our storm vermin are up there yet, so let's not do that. I would like to give Ikits. I'm not too bothered about that. Missile damage increase. I think it only affects him if he's not on his doom wheel. I'm not 100% sure. I think what I'm going to go for, because he does need more armor. I think maybe that would be a good shout. On the other hand, more speed might get him out of trouble. Let's go for the armor. Let's go for the armor. We could always get the upgrade that gives him even more armor. That would make him very, very survivable, very, very tanky. So, we have dealt with one of Belagar's armies. And I think we should now be able to, with the assistance of Yarg. There he is. The assistance of Yarg, we should then be able to take Karakizor. And the Undercity is expanding far quicker. It's a little bit weird that we got Waterfall Palace, because I don't entirely know how that works. Unless this is like Empire-wide? Like if the subterranean pet isn't 5% for adjacent in the province you built it, but is adjacent to any province you own, and it just sort of like but that would seem, I mean, that would be very, very quick to increase. But oh well, we've got lots of undercities, so it's good, isn't it? It's fine. We could actually upgrade to the Racketeers and get a bit more cash. I would like more money. We need public order here. Mornington Crescent's generally fine. I could upgrade to the Underdocks and that would give us more cash. Could I get both of these? Yes, I can. I can get both of these. I would like walls for Lucini, but I'm gonna hold off for the moment. That could be the wrong decision. Thyrus is getting an army up. Look at this. Okay, admittedly a lot of it is Skaven slaves, but you know, it's our B army, so it can't be full of storm vermin yet. Later, that comes later, and we're going to set up an Undercity in Lothern just as soon as we can, and then hopefully we can then spread that. Is it maybe a good idea to do it here, or maybe, because I don't think this counts as adjacent, so maybe it's better to do it in a slightly different province? Maybe we'd like do it in the Tower of Lycian. It'd be alright. We'll stick it in Lothern, because Lothern makes, I mean, if we can get the building that gives us all the money, put it in Lothern, I mean, ka-ching, right? Oh, think of all the cash we can make. And the plan to infect the entirety of Athel Loren is actually going ahead far quicker than I thought, which is nice. We've already got the Oak of Ages and 3 of the provinces, which means if we can just get enough money, we can then just blow the entire fucking thing sky high, which will be a bit of a win. But that's our little plotty scheme. It's going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Clan Skryre campaign.